Hello and welcome to Bahrain Now, your source of local initiatives, happenings, talents, and trends. I'm your host, Khalid Hijras, here to walk you through our exciting lineup of segments and personalities from around the Kingdom of Bahrain. So don't go away, we'll be right back. Injaz Bahrain concluded its 17th annual Young Entrepreneurs Competition, showcasing over 1,000 students from secondary schools and universities. The event marked Injaz Bahrain's 20th anniversary and featured 20 student companies competing in various challenges. 5 special awards were introduced, sponsored by leading Bahraini companies. The winning teams will represent Bahrain at the Regional Young Entrepreneurs Competition in Egypt in November. And to talk more about that, we are pleased to be joined here at the studio by student Khalid Saeed from Beacon Private School, who is the CEO of Thimar, which won the High School Company of the Year Award, as well as Yusuf Abdallah, a student from the American University of Bahrain who is CEO of the Gatra, which won the University Company of the Year Award. Welcome, how are you both doing today?
Alhamdulillah.
Doing very well, thank you.
First of all, I'd like to thank you both for joining us. Now, you've both made a massive achievement and, for Injaz's Company of the Year. Could you tell us how it feels to have made Company of the Year?
Well, first of all, it's an honor to be a part of Injaz al-Bahrain, and we'd like to thank Sheikha Hassa bint Khalifa Al Khalifa for the extreme support they have provided us as students to progress our future and develop our chances outside of school. To be honest, it's an incredible experience and it's an incredible feeling to be able to say that we won as a company, as a team. We developed a company that we can say is ours. We have a product, we have a team, we have a company, we have something we can show to the world, something we can represent Bahrain in the future, and something we can say is as much effort we have put in, we have gotten the results now.
Absolutely, and I think Injaz has spared no effort in giving Bahrainis the opportunity, the Bahraini youth the opportunity to take their ideas, and we have a lot of great ideas in Bahrain, and give them a platform in order to pursue these ideas, not only to bring them to life, but to even possibly make a career out of them. And I think that just shows that here in the Kingdom of Bahrain, we have so many opportunities that we just need to take advantage of. And what can you tell us about each of your concepts and your projects? Like, what are the end goals of them?
Okay, so for our company, Gatra, we found out that water scarcity, plastic pollution, and climate change are no longer future problems. They're today's reality, making our task urgent. So that's why we came up with the company Gatra, which makes smart water solutions, with our main product being the atmospheric water generator, to help reduce water scarcity and offer a fresh, clean, reliable source of water as well.
It's always great to have something like that as well, where it's something, like sustainable. And it really shows that actually when Injaz invests in something, it really chooses something that is relevant and, current to, like you said, we have today's problems. There's something that is always innovative. It's always something about solving problems. And every time we have a team from Injaz, they always seem to have that in mind.
Exactly. Injaz has offered us mentorship, guidance, and most importantly, they offered us students a stage, a platform where we could showcase our talents. And Injaz also has offered us a place where we could turn our classroom idea into a fully operational business as well.
Brilliantly said, and absolutely, that is something that I see quite a lot because, again, anyone, this was said in a previous interview actually that I had, anyone can kind of have an idea, but to be given the resources to turn that idea into something practical, into an end product, and again, something that you could potentially, make a career out of, potentially for the rest of your life. And what about your project, Khalid?
So our company is called Thimar, as you said before. Thimar takes fruit peels from hotels, restaurants, and anyone that maybe has fruit peel as a waste source. We take those, and as a company within our own development team, we can create a glue solution out of that. Our glue is completely non-toxic. It's 100% natural, made with no chemical components in it, and it's continues the zero waste supply chain. Since we take our waste from outside source, it's for them it's waste. For us, it's something we can make a product out of. When we're done with the fruit peels, we then continue our chain and we compost it to make it into soil.
It's absolutely wonderful. It's really great to hear the innovation that goes
Yes.
into creating something like that. And for the atmospheric water collector, how is that assembled?
Okay, so we made sure that all the parts are locally sourced. So we don't only focus on the internal sustainability, but also the external sustainability. We don't want to import parts from outside. We instead want to help buy from local sources as well. So to further explain how our product works, we have external fans that draw in the air. Then we extract moisture from the air, purify it, and deliver clean water. So we basically turn air into water.
You know, it's really amazing to me to see how resourceful both of your ideas are. And the fact that you're also taking into consideration, you said, like, for example, taking something that's someone else's waste and turning that
Yes.
into something, you know, practical and non-toxic, and then using local materials as well to build the water collector. It shows a great awareness that the participants of Injaz have, and it shows why these ideas tend to flourish in the way that they do. And on that note, how have your exerted efforts, how would you say that these exerted efforts led to the achievement of you guys winning?
Well, it took a lot of dedication from the team members, each and every single team member, although we're a small team, but every member put in, let's say, days of work into a few hours to come up with the most useful generation of results, with each member participating. And if we're working dynamically and as a team, we're able to put efforts that, let's say, 10 people will be put in one person. And that's why we believe that if we hold true to our values and our, let's say, accountability and integrity, we will be able to develop something beyond than just a product. We will be developing a strong team that can face any other challenges that you give it.
You know, it's really impressive to see how far you've both come along. And all of the things you're taking into consideration are things that usually, I mean, I haven't learned half of these values up until I actually started working, right? So you've kind of attained that, like you have a leg up on everyone else. How do you see that carrying you into your future careers?
So through Injaz, I've learned a lot. So when I entered Injaz, I didn't have that much of like leadership or the ability to pitch in front of investors. And through Injaz, I gained the confidence to lead a team, pitch in front of investors. And since we've started, I've pitched over 1,000 times to multiple companies. And through Injaz, we were actually able to scale our business as well. So we don't only sell in Bahrain as of today. We've also sold 2 units to Amman as of today, and to Saudi as well. So through Injaz, as I've said earlier, we were able to turn a classroom idea into a fully operational business. So that really helped change me and gave me confidence.
Adding on to the fellow CEO here, he said some valuable points. And as he said, let's say personally, when I believe that I, let's say, practiced my leadership skills all over the years that I have been, let's say, a student or, let's say, somebody that's learning, being able to put it into actual use through an Injaz company has been an amazing thing. All the skills that we have learned over our lifetimes, we have put it in working as Injaz. And all the times we practice our pitch 1,000 times, as he said, whether it's to myself, to my friends, to my parents, to my family, every single step that I took to get to this point gave me, even if it's 1% of a benefit, it did benefit me in some way or form. And when, let's say, we're pitching to another company or like, let's say, a friend or a family member, and we tell them that we're an Injaz startup, this to them is already a big pro when they're looking at it from a general side.
It gives it a lot of credibility.
Yes.
And speaking about that, you know, Injaz has earned that credibility. I mean, I have had the pleasure of interviewing a lot of CEOs and other figureheads like who were involved in Injaz companies. And while they're all unique, the one thing that they have in common is what you guys are talking about, that confidence. That leadership that almost comes so flawlessly as well, and it comes from it's natural, it's very organic, and it shows in the way that people talk about their products and the way that they conduct themselves. How did you guys both hear about Injaz, and how did you get involved with them?
So for our university, to be specific, our university have joined Injaz for the past 4 years, I believe, and every year we come out with awards. So in our university, there's a lot of pressure. So once I was told about this opportunity where I could turn an idea into an actual business and get mentorship and guidance and potentially scale my business to outside of Bahrain, it was like a no-brainer for me. I had to join.
As for us, it's the first time that Beacon Private School actually engages in the Injaz competition. And when we were discussing it between us and the team, we said that we really need to set the stage for Beacon entering. We need to show them that we are willing to dedicate passion and dedication to this project. And so we said to ourselves, if we're going to join this, we need to take it seriously. Originally, before I joined, I thought it was a school project, something that we do and it's a school company, not something of this big scale.
To add on that as well, sorry for cutting you off, for the American University of Bahrain, we've never won the Company of the Year award. So it was a kind of personal for me. I had to bring it back.
Brilliant. Congratulations on that
you
then.
much.
And with us, our first year in participating and our first year ever winning. So
That is incredible. So the both of you, wow,
Yes,
mashallah, that is,
History made.
yeah, exactly.
History made for us personally as well. It's a great achievement, as you mentioned before.
No, incredible, and for it to be not only the first victory and then the first victory and the first participation. I mean,
yes.
I think it's fair to say that you guys knocked it out of the park.
Thank you.
And speaking about your your institutes of education, how have they supported you throughout this journey?
So to be specific, in the American University of Bahrain, we have a whole department dedicated to entrepreneurship and innovation. So all the doctors around me have been supportive throughout the whole way. I'm a digital marketing student, so marketing was very important, and all the marketing doctors were helping me to make sure our product stands out. And the university have been so helpful, from mentorship to financial support as well.
Wonderful.
Whereas Beacon Private School, it was our first year participating, as I mentioned before this. Originally, we need to tell them about what Injaz is as a company, and in the beginning they were doubtful. But when they saw the amount of dedication and passion we put into this, the amount of support that they have been giving us is incredible. From the principal to the director of the school to our business teacher, Ms. Lina, they all have recommended and gave us tremendous support that has really allowed us to come to this stage and to this point where we are at today.
And a huge thanks to Injaz and your schools
Yes.
and university for supporting you guys, because look at what you were capable of achieving. And now moving on to the next steps, how are you guys going to prepare for the regional competition?
Okay, so we're really excited that we are honored to be representing Bahrain on a regional stage, competing and representing Bahrain in front of 14 different countries. So from now and the upcoming months till the company program starts in Egypt, we're going to be working closely with the Injaz team. We're going to have mentorships, we're going to have guidance from them, and inshallah we're going to be ready. We're going to represent well, and it's an honor to represent Bahrain on an international stage.
Inshallah. Anything to add?
Well, adding on to the fellow CEO here, I talked to my team as soon as we won the national competition, and we said this is going to be a huge responsibility, being able to represent Bahrain on a regional scale in Injaz al-Arab, which is very much well known by all students across the MENA region. It's going to be a huge responsibility, and if we put enough dedication and enough work into it, we believe that inshallah we can win. Personally, I'm going to be skipping on travel this summer just to work, because I believe that us, Timor and Qatra, are able to represent and inshallah win this year's regional competition.
Inshallah. I mean, you've both already secured a great victory, right? So I don't think this is at all out of bounds or out of the realm of possibility for either of you. I mean, you both have very practical and very innovative products, and I think that they're going to take you far. And you're both very capable. You both have that, like I said, organic leadership. So inshallah, hopefully, maybe we'll be welcoming you back as winners of the regional competition. And lastly, I'm sure that there are a lot of people, either your classmates or anyone you know from your family, who are going to look at what you're doing and they're going to feel inspired by it, or they might be interested in getting involved with Injaz. What advice would you give them?
Join Injaz. Don't think twice. Just join. I promise you, it's amazing. It's life-changing. Don't think about it twice. Change. You're gonna leave a completely different person. It's one of the best decisions I've made in my life, is that I joined Injaz.
For me personally, my biggest life achievement is winning Injaz, and the Khalid that was before Injaz is completely different than the Khalid I know today. The amount of skills that I gained, the amount of benefits that I came out with, I feel as if joining Injaz is not only, let's say, a step into my future career, it's something I can hold proud. And if I'm going to be giving advice to anyone younger, I'm going to be telling them, participate in Injaz, dedicate your time to it, and try to balance. Before this, between us and the team, we used to say we can't even juggle schoolwork. If we added on a company, how are we going to do that? But we found that this actually gave us another benefit. We learned how to time manage properly. We managed our social lives, our school lives, and our Injaz life, and we came up with good results in all of them.
I mean, clearly, and again, I just want to congratulate you both, because what you've achieved is no small feat. And I wish you both the best in the regional competition. Maybe, hopefully, no matter what the outcome is, it will be something that you should be proud of. And we will be very happy to welcome you back so you can tell us all about the experience. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for having us here.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We have more coming up here on Bahrain Now. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for a look at what's going on beyond the studio in the following report.
Injaz Bahrain hosted the 17th annual Young Entrepreneurs Competition, marking a significant milestone in fostering entrepreneurial spirit and innovation among Bahraini youth.
So let's start with a question. Have you ever been in a situation where you're about to have a nice meal with your family and friends, and when the food comes and you're about to indulge in it, a fly comes and disrupts that moment? Well, that has certainly happened to me, and we found a solution for this product. Our product, Slida. So may I ask, what is Slida exactly? Slida is a portable insect trapper that's composed of recyclable materials. It uses a rechargeable battery, which comes in the packaging. It uses a Type-C wire, and it consumes only 5 watts of energy, which is great as it is energy efficient.
Under the patronage of Her Highness Sheikha Hissa bint Khalifa Al Khalifa, chairperson of Injaz Bahrain, the event showcased the remarkable talents of over 1,000 students from local high schools and universities.
So here we are, Sadaf from BSB. We made a soft polish made out of reused seashells and reused cooking oil, and it can be used on any clear surface, and it's really effective, and we're proud of our Bahraini heritage.
We incorporated Bahraini pearls into our design of our booth, and we use shells, and we got Bahraini treasure box so that we can incorporate the Bahraini heritage that we're trying to explore in our product.
Yeah, we are 100% sustainable, and our products are fully biodegradable. Our packaging is made out of wheat straw, and yes, that's it.
And we're really proud of our progress in Injaz, and we hope we win.
Hoping for the best, inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah.
This year's competition carried added significance as Injaz Bahrain celebrates its 20th anniversary, marking 2 decades of empowering young minds and nurturing the kingdom's future business leaders.
So our company produces atmospheric water generators. So you might be asking, how does that work? We extract moisture from the air, purify it, and deliver clean drinkable water. So we basically turn air into water. And we got certifications from the Ministry of Health proving that our water is safe and clean to drink. I'd just like to take this moment and thank Injaz for this amazing, beautiful opportunity, giving us the platform to showcase our skills and start a business. Our idea started in a university classroom, and today it's a fully operational business solving real problems for real people. So I just want to say thank you, Injaz.
The event featured a diverse array of 20 student companies with 10 each from high school and university levels.
So the booth itself is comprised of taking in the local community of Bahrain as well as the digital marketing that we have. So what we did was we took inspiration from the old traditional Bahraini houses to have the design of the booth. But for the product itself, we use we make multifunctional tables from a material that we made ourselves here in Bahrain, the first providers of this material, which is derived from palm leaves. So we combat 2 issues with this. We take the derived palm leaves, which are actually discarded and burnt from farms, cost-free. And with that, we also indirectly combat the issue of deforestation.
The students participated in intensive assessments, team building activities, and inspiration sessions over 2 days, culminating in a grand award ceremony that recognized outstanding achievements across various categories.
The Applied Science University, ASU, hosted a graduation ceremony which included more than 700 students. The Minister of Education, Dr. Mohammed bin Mbarak Jum'a, congratulated graduates and their parents, hailed the university's academic achievements, which further consolidated its standing.
We celebrate tonight the 18th graduate batch of our students this year. We feel very pleased this evening for this occasion, and we are really pleased that we have 300 graduates this year attending this ceremony. And we have also graduates from our partner university, London South Bank University. It's a pleasure for us to really have this occasion today. It's a great occasion. We really appreciate the attendance of the Minister of Education and Higher Education Council, Dr. Mohammed Mbarak Jum'a, and his colleagues for this occasion. And we are really confident that this university is really flourishing and it's going really in the right steps, having its position in the Bahraini contest and the Gulf contest also. So we feel very pleased of this occasion. We look forward always to see the university successful in many occasions.
Today we are here to celebrate the success of our graduates. This is the first step in their life. Now they will go to the real life. They will meet different challenges different than the one that we find in the classroom, and exams and quizzes and teachers. Now their real life will start, and we will not let them fly alone. We are with them. Today we celebrated more than 8,000 alumni graduated from Applied Science University with 21 years of experience. We did our best to deliver to the Kingdom of Bahrain and the region the best of the best. We are continuing to equip them with whatever knowledge, with whatever upcoming skills that they need for the market, and we will keep an eye on them in order to make sure that their life will be a success. And this is also a sign for other students that Applied Science University, it's not a university for certificate, it's a university for a life project. I hope today we will celebrate and will enjoy the party. We'll enjoy. They will take memories. They will be happy. And tomorrow, again, another day of work, another day of support. And this is the life of higher education. I would like also to thank my colleagues, faculty, admin staff, and also I would like to thank the Ministry of Education, Higher Education Council, and all the parties that helped us to make these students today stars by attending their graduation ceremony. And I wish Bahrain and everyone success and more success is coming, inshallah.
ASU Chairman Samir Abdullah Nasser said that the Board of Directors will continue its role in encouraging and providing all support to the university administration to enable it to continue achieving its mission and the goals for which it was established to be a beacon of knowledge, education, and scientific research.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of this episode. As always, thank you for watching, and please be sure to reach out to us on our social media accounts shown below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, this has been Khalid Hidris. Good night, and God bless.